What's up, YouTube? Not much here. This is your boy Codiac and Grizz Dipping, back with another dip video. So we're gonna do what best we do around here. We're gonna pack, dip, and spit them. I'll be dipping on the newest dip that's been around, Grizzly White Cut Wintergreen. That made. If you want to see a full detailed review, check out my second or third video from this week. This video is about my best dipping experiences. I'll talk about my two best dipping experiences and all that good shit like that. Okay, so I'm gonna dip some Grizzly White Cut. This is what I've been dipping on all week long because I'm loving this Grizzly White Cut. It's not as strong as any other wintergreen. I highly recommend you dip this if you're moving from a natural dip to a wintergreen dip. This is the way it goes because it don't burn as much as other dips, and it's just like Camel White Cut. So yeah, I've been dipping some time, but I'm gonna talk about my two best dipping experiences. They both were in school. While I was in school, when I was underage still, and all that good shit, though. So yeah, packing lip of this White Cut. Mud jug of the day, red and black. Okay, now I'm gonna start on my best dipping experiences. My first dipping experience, I was thinking I was like a 9th or 10th grader at Covington High School. I was dipping on this, Codiac Wintergreen. And when it had the fireboard bottom and the warning without the warning label. I'll talk to you about that. I was dipping at Covington High School when I was like, was it 14 or 15? I'm dipping for some time now, but this is the best dipping experiences I had. So yeah. Alright, here's how what happened, okay? My best dipping experience is Codiac Wintergreen. The second best dipping experience is Codiac Wintergreen. One of your all-time dips. Like I say, it's in the fireboard bottom and the tin lid, and it had without the warning label. That's before they put the warning label on that shit, though. But yeah, I was 15 or 16 when I was at Covington High School here in Louisiana, and it was my first dipping experience I had. Second best dipping experience. But yeah, I was talking about how my dip video. This is my two dip experience. But this is the one that was pretty funny, but the next one I'm going to tell you about was when it was really funny. And then the second part of it is going to be the same video, but it's going to be two things in the same video. So continue Codiac Wintergreen. When I was dipping in Covington High School, I was like 15 or 14. I was a sophomore or a freshman at the time. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, it was a better dipping experience, but then it was fun. It was a really decent one, but when I get into the next video, when I get into the next part, it's going to be hilarious. I'll continue Codiac Wintergreen. I was dipping in school, okay, and then my friend had, the first time I dipped Codiac Wintergreen, my friend had a tin of it. I was like, hey, can I get a 10? Can I get a dip of it? And this is when I was like, look at me, I was 15 or 16. I'm 22 now. I was 15 or 16. I was still underage to buy tobacco, so yeah. My friend bought it, and then it transformed, and then I dipped it, and sure enough, right, and unluckily for me, a teacher came along and asked what I'm doing. But I hit it to the back of my lip. So yeah, no idea. I was like, I'm doing beef jerky. So yeah, that's what I had about that experience. It was a funny experience. Me and my friends were like, holy cow! And then we quickly hit our dip. Like when we saw a teacher, we quickly hit our dip. But it was back here. We went way far back. But yeah, it was kind of funny. It was a really funny experience, and teacher bought it too. So yeah, and now the craziest dipping experience I had. I was dipping. It was one night. I was riding home with my friends. It was still, I think it was sophomore year, and there's this little tobacco store I went to, but it's not open anymore. They gave me tobacco when I was underage, so. We were going to see the wrestling pay-per-view, at his family's house. We couldn't pack and lip. I had a dip in over 6 hours, okay? Me and my friend both were driving, and then, sure enough, and then we were out from we watched the pay-per-view. I think it was WrestleMania or something like that. It was a WrestleMania or Royal Rumble, one of those two. And then we watched the whole pay-per-view, and we're like, okay, why don't you pack a little bit of this? Why don't you pack a little bit of this Copenhagen snuff, okay? Boy, I was buzzing like a mother trucker, okay? I had to dip over 5 or 6 hours. I was buzzing like a mother trucker. And we were almost at his house, because it's been an hour at his house. And next thing, right behind us, we were like, woo woo! We're like, oh boy. And yes, the sheriff stopped us. So the St. Anthony Parish Sheriff stopped us. So. And then they stopped us, okay? And my friend we were buzzing because we had dipped for like, we had dipped in like 5 hours, and he was dipping, when Copenhagen whiskey was out at the time, he had a big little Copenhagen whiskey. So when the cop was pulling out his car, we hit it all the way back here, bro. And the cop's like, don't get me wrong, my friend was going like 10 miles over the speed limit, though. And it was like, stars were spinning and everything, stars and constellations and all that good stuff. And we were like 5 minutes away from home when this happened. I was going to his place. Don't get me wrong, my parents didn't know I did that at the time. Nor did his parents knew he did that at the time. Then we get stopped by the sheriff's office, and then next thing you know, he was like, "Hey, you know," and we hit our dip to the back of our lip. We hit it all the way to the back because we were underage. And then the funniest part is, he's like, "Where y'all coming from?" Stuff. You're like, "We're coming from his uncle's house, his aunt's house," and then we're watching the pay-per-view, or the wrestling pay-per-view. We were watching Royal Rumble. He's like, "Oh, cool." He was like, "Okay, what happened on the pay-per-view?" We told him what happened on the pay-per-view. We talked for like 5 or 10 minutes, and we told him who won the Royal Rumble, and let's go with the warning. So we went home. We got to my friend's house, and then next thing you know, we get home, and the cop let us go with a warning because we were speeding over the speed limit. So yeah, and then we sat in the truck for like 5 or 10 minutes, and then we just looked at the star. We're quiet, and we got home. And we're like, dude, I was like, dude, we're buzzing. I'm still buzzing. He told me first, dude, I'm still buzzing. I'm like, you know what? Me too. So we sat in the truck for like 45 minutes or so, and then to the bus stop because our parents didn't know we did that time because when the car stopped, we were like, oh no, they're on car. Our parents saying we're underage, all that stuff, and we're dipping. And then they're like, and we just sat in the car and we just sat in the truck and they just let go of the warning and we sat in the truck and just looked up at the sky for like 45 minutes or so and stayed quiet the whole time. So that's my two craziest dipping experiences. Now, with my shout-outs, or dippers of the week. I got some shout-outs, too. The dipper of the week is PA Dipper 17. Check his channel out. And then shout-outs are usual. Mud Jug 1, Outlaw Dipper, Chris Dips 1, WR Dipper Wrestler 275, Cowboy Dipper 22, Michigan Dipper BSR, Tex Dipper 1, Billy Loves Dipping, Carolina Dipper 12, Dan Wright Rebel Dipper 208, and Chub Fucker. That's my shout-outs for tonight, and all you gotta do is, no matter what you're doing, 24/7, keep dipping and keep spitting black. I'm out. Later. Ugh!